All right, let's get into something I bet you've thought about before, the sleep gap. Is it just a myth, or is there a real biological reason why women might need more sleep than men? We're going to dive right into the science.
So, here it is, the big question. It's a popular idea, you hear it all the time, but what does the actual research tell us? Let's find out.
Okay, first things first, let's just bust a common myth right off the bat. The idea that women need more sleep just because they use their brains more is, well, it's a huge oversimplification. The real story is way more complex and, honestly, pretty fascinating.
So, what are the real biological drivers that scientists are looking at? It really boils down to two main things: the unique way the brain is wired, and, you guessed it, the powerful influence of hormones.
Let's break these down, shall we? We're going to start with how the brain structure and the daily mental workout it gets play a role, and then we'll get into the huge, lifelong impact that hormones can have on getting good rest.
Okay, so let's talk about the brain's wiring. Some research suggests that female brains can have stronger connections between the left and right sides. You can almost picture it like a super efficient highway system inside your head, which might just support a greater ability to multitask and pull together different kinds of information all at once.
And that leads us to something called cognitive load. Now, this isn't about one hard task. It's about the total mental energy you spend all day long. Think of your brain like a computer that's constantly running more background apps. Over time, that extra effort means you need more deep, restorative sleep to reboot and repair everything.
All right, moving on to that second big biological piece of the puzzle, hormones. And this is not just a temporary thing. For women, major hormonal shifts are a constant feature throughout life. We're talking everything from the monthly menstrual cycle to the massive changes during pregnancy and, later on, menopause.
And what this all means is that these swings in hormones like estrogen and progesterone can directly mess with your body's internal clock. They can throw your sleep patterns out of whack, making it tougher not just to fall asleep, but to get that consistent, high-quality, deep rest that our bodies and brains are crying out for.
So we've covered the biology, but hold on a second. Is gender really the only thing that matters here? The scientific community has a very clear answer to that. Absolutely not. Let's take a look at the other side of this whole debate.
This is where the conversation gets really interesting. On one side, you have people who argue that yes, these biological differences are so significant that generic one-size-fits-all sleep advice just doesn't cut it. But then, on the other side, critics make a really important point. Individual things like your job, your stress levels, what you eat, how much you exercise can often have a way bigger impact on your personal sleep needs than your gender ever could.
So, while the debate over the exact reasons for a sleep gap might continue, there's one thing that everyone, and I mean everyone, agrees on. Sleep is universally, non-negotiably important for every single one of us.
And this quote from the source material really just hits the nail on the head. No matter where you stand on the debate, prioritizing good rest isn't a luxury. It is absolutely crucial for keeping your brain healthy and your entire hormonal system in balance for the long haul.
I mean, why is sleep so powerful for everyone? Because that's when the magic happens. A good night's sleep allows our bodies to regulate critical hormones. It keeps our mood stable, it helps manage our metabolism, and maybe most importantly, it's when our brain gets to repair itself and file away everything from the day. It's basically our body's most important maintenance shift.
So, we've walked through the science, we've looked at both sides of the debate, and we know just how high the stakes are. It really just leaves us with one simple but pretty powerful question. After all this, knowing how critical sleep is for your brain, your hormones, and just your overall health, are you going to make it a real priority tonight?